major, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor.
LNTEOW, labor and the expression of worth.
We're beginning to be oriented on our neck. We're starting to notice relationships, distances. There's that perfect fifth again, right here. Same as this one down here. Just an octave up. The characters are created by the relationship of one note to another note. I like to think about characters of sound.
And a sound character.
This lowest note that I can play on my guitar creates a context or an atmosphere for which all the other higher notes to relate to.
You can bet it does. The map is not the terrain.
It makes this shape here, which I can move. As with all theory or philosophy, the map is not the terrain, or the theory is not the substance of what we are talking about. Fingers may be pointing to a moon. This is the theory, but the moon is the substance of what we're talking about. So anything theoretical, anytime we name a string or name a mode, it's simply so that we can refer to it, so that we can talk about it with one another. Modes might be considered to be moods, and that mood is established by the relationship that any two notes have with one another. We tend to hear things in relationship to the lowest note we hear. That's why the bass note is so incredibly important. The lowest note we hear, all other notes we hear in relationship to that note.
We can describe a mode by its major or minor tonality and any other color intervals which are particular to that mode. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Ionian, the major scale. Important scale tones are major third and major 7. Dorian is a minor mode with a raised 6th. Phrygian is a minor mode with a flat 2. Lydian is a major mode with a sharp 4. So sharp 4 and a major 7. Mixolydian is a major scale with a flat 7. Aeolian is a pure minor scale, minor third, minor 6, flat 7. Locrian is a minor mode with a flat 2 and a flat 5.
And those two notes, wherever I play them, have the same relationship to one another. Now, the movements themselves have relationship to one another. Perfect fifth. Now I have the relationship of the E to the B, and now the relationship of the E to the B flat, which is a very different character, right? So it's like going to two different musical moods or two different musical spaces. And then if we play these consecutively, then we have something like a chord progression. I'm here and I move to here and I do the same rhythm, but it gives me a sense of leaving home, perhaps. What would happen if I moved this note up a half step? So It's the relationship, the changing relationship, that creates some kind of sense of movement or progression. That's a major third. It's the interval from here, the open, to the fourth note here. So it's this distance, that's the interval from open here to here. Now if I were to drop that a half step, now I've got a minor third. So this relationship, this distance between the open E and this note, that's a minor third. Major, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor. Here's our fifth again. So I have 5, 5, major third, 5. Or I could do minor third, 5, 5, minor third, 5. Yes, we have 5, 5, minor third, 5. Very different mood, right? Yeah. Octave. I'm playing the octave of my low E. That's a major third. Major third, and a minor third, minor third. Perfect fifth. There's my B. It's an octave from this B here. So we have root fifth, root major third, root minor third, root major third. It's noteworthy or worth thinking about when we think of octaves and how it was that we came into the perception that this note is the same in some sense as a note that's much higher. There's this cyclical thing that's happening in our music. And then we decided in Western music to divide this range into 12 different, 12 degrees, you might say. So